Opening weekend here in Connecticut was finally here, and I couldn't wait to get out into the woods.
It's September 16th, the day after opening day. I'm finally out in the tree stand.
So everything was pretty much textbook. Perfect morning, kind of cool out. I think it was gonna be in the 80s that day, but the morning was nice and cool. And sun comes up, woods come alive, and I'm excited. Next thing I know, I have two doe coming down the hill. Two, if I'm looking straight out, they were kind of behind me to my right, and I just see their backs coming down. And it couldn't have been a more perfect setup for deer hunting that I could have ever asked for. So they come in behind me, one in front of the other. I had one kind of lagging behind, eating as she goes. The other one was a little skittish, but they didn't know I was there, so I was good. They kind of walk up, they keep walking up behind me, and I'm thinking, well, yeah, they might win me, they might take off. Didn't happen. Then they stopped going behind me, and now they're walking back. And they're only about 25, if that, 25 yards to 30 yards tops from my tree stand. And they're walking towards me. So I'm like, yes, this is happening. This is it. Day after opening day, I'm ready to go. I'm gonna get my deer I'm gonna get my first Sunday deer in Connecticut the day after opening day. The front doe is walking towards my tree stand, stops right on a little creek bottom, and her vitals are just literally blocked by a branch. And I'm at full draw now. And I'm holding, I'm starting to shake, I'm nervous, this is it, this is gonna happen. She steps out, I let it rip.
I just took a whack at a big old doe. I don't know, I couldn't really tell. I think I hit her a little far back. I see him up on the ridge. There was two of them. Two of them came in. They're still up there.
At first, the shot looked good. I saw the arrow come out the backside of her, and she took off pretty good. So I zoomed in on the arrow. Arrow looked a little bloody, from what I could tell, on my camera in the tree stand. I waited about 45 minutes. I got down, went to go check the arrow out.
Alright guys, I'm gonna walk over, check out the arrow, see what kind of shot I hit. I felt pretty good about it, but we'll see.
Deep red blood and stomach content. And it just, I knew it wasn't gonna be fun after that. So I walked up about 10 yards just trying to see if there was a blood trail. Nothing. At that point, I decided to back out, head back to my truck, give her a couple hours before heading back out and looking for her. So I did. I went, I packed up, I went home for the afternoon, and I went back out. I went back out later in the afternoon with my buddy Zach. See if he can help me track this doe. So we started right where the arrow was, walked out, couldn't find a blood trail from the spot where the arrow, from the impact site to when they ran up the hill. No blood. Once we got towards the top of the hill, we found very little blood drops. And then it just faded away. We looked for a few hours and couldn't come up with any kind of sign. No more blood. I mean, we gave it what we could and unfortunately couldn't come up with a deer. It's never a good feeling. It sucks. It really sucks. You know, you feel bad. You feel horrible for the animal. You feel like a piece of crap because, you know, you wounded an animal, you can't find it. But these things happen with bow hunting. Nobody's perfect. You know, 90% of the time, we're taking good shots, ethical shots, clean shots, kill shots, and you know, it's that 10%, maybe even less than that 10%, where these kind of shots happen. And could it have been prevented? Yeah. Could I have waited for a better shot? Maybe, but at that time, that was the best shot that I could have taken, and I had to take it. As a deer hunter, I couldn't pass it up. So, I mean, you guys see it in the footage. You know, it was a textbook shot. It should have been an easy kill. I definitely should have had a doe in the back of my truck that day, but God had other plans, I guess. So that's that. And all we can do is keep practicing, practice, you know, and just get back out there and give it hell. So that's what we'll do. That's what I'll do.